everyone, it's me, Jason, back with Bone Daddy.
Oh, Bone Daddy returns!
Bone Daddy.
Look at this handsome man with his new glasses.
I'm very well read.
You look great.
I feel like I look like I read in these glasses, as opposed to my previous frames, where it looked like I kind of just wandered around town aimlessly.
You look like a factory worker.
And the other ones.
And the other frames.
Oh, good. I mean, I guess that was the goal. That is why I got those safety glasses.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are much lighter. I'm kind of wondering if the prescription on the left needs some adjusting, because I'm feeling a bit tired today.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. It's something. Who knows? Could be anything.
Could be anything.
You know what I think is going to wake me up?
What?
Talking about Laserdiscs.
Well, geez, let's go ahead and do that then.
I'm going to go first. Get a little drink of water.
Ooh, that's good. I'm also going to have some water.
Boy, who didn't love this movie? Milk Money? Oh, man. I honestly remember watching this movie quite a few times.
Yeah, we would rent it from Pioneer Video quite a bit.
Yeah. And Melanie Griffith, very attractive.
Very attractive.
And, like, they wanted to use their milk money to lose their virginity? That was the plot?
Yeah, there's a lot of scenes with her with underage children that were very risque.
Yeah, for sure. Like it was that. I think it was PG-13 though. It was. So you didn't really see anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember. But when we were kids, it seemed kind of risky.
Oh yeah. As young adolescents, you would just let your mind wander.
He really did. Melanie Griffith, she really stands out. Next, we got one called "The Sum of Us."
They spelled "some" wrong.
Had Russell Crowe. That was such a dumb joke. Jack Thompson. How is every guy supposed to find Mr. Right when his father won't stop trying to help?
How?
I don't know. I think that's what this movie deals with. I don't know this at all. It looks like an early Russell Crowe one. I want to say he plays a gay character.
I'm surprised that they never caught that typo.
Some of us, right? It is weird. Like, how many more of these did that get on?
It's SOME.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
I think we just got ourselves a collector's item.
Yeah.
The Sum of Us.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have...
Some of Us.
Oh, for a second there, I thought I got 2 copies of Milk Money, because that guy looked like Milk Money to me. Man of the House. I remember seeing this movie in Auburn. It was okay. Chevy Chase was on a downward slope. JTT was at his peak, and they just kind of met and made like a very okay movie. Yeah. Laughs, fun. It's like Chevy's trying to marry his mom, right? And they just get into shenanigans trying to be the man of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they make a collage found out of driftwood. And they make like a big deal about it, but it's really pretty crappy.
Is that true?
Yeah,
I don't remember that. You got George Wendt.
That collage is awful.
I'm not remembering that scene at all, which is weird. This is a sweet one. Serpent in the Rainbow, Wes Craven. This was definitely after at least the first Nightmare on Elm Street when he was trying different things.
Is it spooky?
It's about zombies. I believe. Like voodoo and zombies.
Too spooky.
Like actually happening.
Too spooky for me.
I've seen it, but I don't remember it crazy well. I know a lot of people say it's very underappreciated. Great cover, and you gotta love Bill Pullman. Bill Pullman.
And like a demonic rainbow.
Yeah,
sweet.
Something like that. I mean, that would make sense. Do you wish we would have lost Bill Pullman before Bill Paxton? Like if you got to choose.
No. I'm more of... Wait. Ask me.
Like, if you could have Bill Paxton back, but Bill Pullman had to go, would you?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I think a lot of people would say that. I like Bill Pullman, but Bill Paxton was pretty awesome.
Bill Paxton was great.
Yeah. Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Knight. Is this the one with Dennis Miller?
Oh, you're trying to scare me today.
I know. I think it's scary. No, this is the one with Billy Zane, I think his name is. Man, remember Billy Zane after Titanic? It was just like, well, it seems like everybody's going to have a nice career. Not Billy Zane. Yeah. Billy Zane just kind of fell off the map.
Then he started selling, like, all those towels on infomercials and stuff like that.
No, that's Billy. Something else.
It's Billy Zane.
Is it Billy Zane? Are they both Billy Zane? Oh, you got Jada Pinkett. Mrs. Smith there. Do you remember this one?
No. I mean, I remember Tales from the Crypt a lot, but Demon Knight, no, not necessarily.
Because there was that one in Bordello of Blood that came around the same time with Dennis Miller.
I have a Bordello of Blood poster. It's a take on the,
You do?
On The Graduate.
I didn't know that. Where's that at?
It's in my room.
I seriously had no idea.
It's rolled up and not displayed yet. First, I have Bert Rigby, "You're a fool," and again another typo. They spelled "your" wrong.
Oh yeah, they did.
They put a comma in it.
Boy, talk about a movie I've never heard of. What is that?
Well, it's all about this guy named Bert, and he changes his last name to Rigby.
It's like Corbin Burnson.
And then he just kind of makes a fool of himself for
like
the rest
dancing?
of the video. Yeah, it's absolutely delightful. It's pretty charming and loads of fun.
Huh.
That's what I gather from
These
this.
movies you watch without me. Sometimes I get a little jealous.
Yeah. And then at the end, he levitates into space, and God is there waiting for him, and he just crosses his arm and he goes, "Bert Rigby, you're a fool."
That sounds like a good movie.
Yeah. Up next, we have
Ooh, oh man, I remember the controversy behind this one.
the Blue Lagoon. Well, maybe you're going to have to explain it to me, because by the cover, this just looks like a late-night Cinemax film to me.
Well, it was Brooke Shields and I forget that guy's name, but they were fairly young.
Yeah.
Christopher Atkins, and they were on a deserted island together. And I think eventually they started having relations. And I don't think they showed full nudity, but it was pretty suggestive.
Like an island filled with sweet treats?
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I don't remember it very well, but I remember some babysitter watching it and being like, "Don't come in here, go play with your toys."
And then you were just at the corner of the room, peeking through the door, being like, "Oh my God, it's the Blue Lagoon."
Brooke Shields.
Brooke Shields, my gosh.
She was the original Calvin Klein girl or something, or one of them.
Yeah. Now, this movie stars Rob Lowe and James Spader.
Oh,
James Spader he's been in a lot of stuff, right?
oh yeah.
I don't recognize James Spader.
He was. Remember in The Office when they got the boss that was they really haven't improved on the Oreo, have they?
Oh yeah, that's James Spader. What else has he been in?
Secretary. A lot of these '80s movies.
Secretary.
I think he was the new villain in the Avengers movie. I'm not real familiar with his work, but he's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Well, in this movie, he's certainly a bad influence to Rob Lowe.
I think you're assuming it's that. I look at that cover and I think the other way around. Look at how menacing he is in blue, and James Spader's "Oh, what am I gonna do?"
You just
Rob
think
Lowe?"
he's menacing because he's trying out for the Blue Man Group.
Yeah.
Just because they hit random things with random things doesn't make them violent, bad people.
What about that isn't menacing?
The Blue Man Group?
Menacing.
All the joy and laughter that they bring to everybody. Now, guys, we got a rare treat for the next two that I have, because I've actually seen these movies.
What? Get out of town.
Yeah, which is...
Wait a minute. You talk like you've seen those other
Which
ones.
is well, I have, but I've also seen these movies.
Oh, okay.
We got Clueless.
I love Clueless.
The mid-90s film that... Oh, it is smack dab in the 90s. 1995.
Nice.
Silverstone. Alicia Silverstone.
I had a big crush on Alicia Silverstone.
Yeah,
big crush.
This movie was great.
Oh, yeah. It's a fun movie.
And it really holds up.
Yeah.
Especially as a 90s kind of time capsule.
Isn't it a Shakespeare play? Or is that another one I'm thinking of?
I wouldn't think so, but maybe it is.
Yeah, somebody leave that in the comments.
If it's a Shakespeare play, they definitely ditched all of the dialogue.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of times when people do play adaptations, they still keep a lot of the, weird dialogue to kind of, pull you out of the film for a second and be like, oh, they're totally doing a film.
Yeah. Jeff, without looking, do you know who Alicia Silverstone ended up with at the end of the movie?
Rob... Oh, man, why can't I think of him?
I think you're thinking of the right guy. You're kind of off on the name.
It's that one dude that looked like that one dude that we used to work with in Valley Fair. There was a dude at Valley Fair that looked just like Rob Lowe. It's not Rob Lowe. Jason Mantzoukas? No, it's not that.
Jason Mantzoukas.
I'm going to look.
He might not even be on there. He wasn't exactly top billing.
No, but he's on the back a whole bunch. What's his name?
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd.
Ant-Man.
Paul Rudd. He was great in this movie, too.
Was.
And then, last but not least...
Oh, yeah.
Boy, we're going to talk about Valley Fair twice in two movies. A fair portion, or scenes from this movie, were filmed at Valley Fair, which is where me and Jason...
Nope, you're thinking of Little Big League.
Worked a lot. Damn it! I am? Well, this is Rookie of the Year.
That was in Chicago.
This was based in Chicago. Well, this is the movie where he throws out his shoulder and then he gets that Tommy John surgery. And they tighten his tendon too much for a 10-year-old kid. And then he's just able to throw lightning. And then the Chicago Cubs is like, well, we're a joke of a team anyways. It's the 90s.
Henry Rowengarter.
Let's have this kid pitch for us.
That's funny that you got those two mixed up. I get it, though, because they came out around the same time.
Daniel Stern, very funny.
Oh, yeah.
Movie.
Yeah. Isn't John Candy the PA announcer, too?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, it is a fun movie.
And it's got that scene where he's giving a pep talk to the whole team and being like, guys, baseball's supposed to be fun. I love baseball. We don't have fun anymore. And then there's a guy in the corner and he's just going, I hate fun.
Yeah, the guy that does the chew around the tobacco and then puts it in his mouth. Ugh.
Yeah. Really good movie, though.
I think we have Little Big League on Laserdiscs too. We'll get to it eventually.
I think we have multiple copies of
Oh, yeah. That's one that gets picked up a lot.
And I think we have multiple copies of Man of the House.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise
I
me
think
at all.
so. Which is good because
Those stick out.
I don't want anybody else to enjoy Laserdisc.
Heck no.
But I think people are. It's starting to pop up more and more.
It's a sweet system. It's like, you get this great art. And, it's like this big production,
So I guess I'm happy that it's starting to pop up more and more.
Yeah, it hasn't really stopped us from buying stuff.
No, not at all.
No.
Well, it's nice talking to you today, Jason.
It was nice talking to you as well. That was a good... we saw a surprising number of these movies, which is good.
Yeah.
Ah, that's awesome.
It's, wow, shocking.
Guys, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any comments about any mistakes we made during the video, we actually really love those. It's fun engaging with you guys. So.
It is fun engaging with you.
5 videos a week.
Boom.
8 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Central. Hey, we got Mountain Time covered, and we have the East Coast covered.
I heard that.
Looking for a West Coast viewer.
Looking for a West Coast viewer. Do we know anybody on the Best Coast?
I mean, I guess I kind of know some people, but like people who I would be willing to reach out to and be like, hey, could you please start watching me whore myself out on YouTube? No, not necessarily.
What about like who's that guy?
God, he's everywhere.
No, Jason Schwartzman. He seems like he would like our stuff. The guy from Rushmore.
Oh, I guess we
we
try.
could contact him. I think he's on the West Coast.
Yeah, West Coast, Best Coast.
West Coast, Best Coast.
Just kidding. I like the Midwest.
Central Coast, Best Coast.
I like the Midwest because like I can walk in any direction for a long time and not see anybody.
I agree. People are okay.
People are just okay.
Yeah, just okay.
Some of them are great.
Yeah.
Some of them are just okay.
Some of them are just okay.
And some of them are too sweet.
Two brothers in Nebraska, pop culture's what they love. Join them as they talk about all of their cool stuff. Adventures in pop culture.
I think I've heard of him.